Hello everyone, this is Grace at Grace Cakes and Flakes. If you are returning subscribers, I'm thanking you so much to return, and if you're new, hit the notification bell that you can know when these awesome recipes is put out. Okay, so here today I'm going to make for you a white velvet cake, and this cake is awesome during the summer when you go out for summer eats, when you go out in the park, when you go out to any birthday parties in the summertime. This is an awesome recipe for you to do. Okay, so before I go into it, I'm going to show you my ingredients. So here I have 3 cups of flour, and in this 3 cups of flour I remove 6 tablespoons of flour and add 6 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then you're going to whisk together with this whisk. I have 2 cups of granulated sugar. I have 6 egg whites, 1 cup of buttermilk, 1 tablespoon of rose water, 1 teaspoon of white vanilla, 1 tablespoon of BANQUET, CREME BANQUET, or CREME bouquet, depends on how you pronounce it. This is it. It's awesome in this pastry, in this recipe. I also have 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, okay? 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1½ stick of unsalted butter, and 1 packet of cream cheese. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to open up my cream cheese here, and I'm going to blend it together with my butter. Okay, it's already at room temperature, so it's more easier to blend. So I'm going to use 1/2 stick of this one, in the middle. Okay, together. And I'm going to use my whisk to blend. You're going to make it as creamy as possible. Now that my butter is creamy, as you can see, I'm now going to add the sugar gradually. So, let me get this off. Add your sugar gradually until it's incorporated. Now my sugar and my butter is creamed. I'm going to add my egg whites, which is 6 egg whites, gradually. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to alternate among the flour, the oil, and my buttermilk. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some flour, add some buttermilk, And you're going to continue this process until you get everything together, okay? Once you incorporate it, move on to the next step. To this, I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm going to blend. So I'm adding half a teaspoon of salt. It's not every recipe calls for salt, but I love to have a little salt in my cakes. It gives it an additional flavor. So my batter here is ready. As you can see, nice and creamy and white. Look at that. I'll put it aside. I have 3 8-inch pan here, and this is what I use to base it. This is an awesome spray that has flour, so it's easy to release. So I'm going to spray my pan. Okay, and I'm going to pour my batter evenly. Okay. So I pour some here. So now I'm going to smooth the top to the oven now. All right. So while my cakes are cooling, they are already out of the oven after 20 minutes or until the pick is clean. I am going to work on my filling. Okay. So here I have a half a cup of confectioner's sugar. I have my white vanilla, and my bowl is in the refrigerator cooling. You have to have a frozen bowl, okay? So my bowl is frosted, well cold, and to that I'm adding 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add also 1 teaspoon of white vanilla. All right. So now I'm going to whip until my peaks are formed. And you will see it at the end of this. Look at that. This is where you want it for your filling. Nice and stiff. Once it forms stiff peaks on your mixer, you know that it's ready. So I'm going to put this aside until I'm ready to assemble my cake. My cakes are ready to be turned out to be cooled, and it's as easy as that. While they're cooling, I'm going to work on my frosting. So in this bowl, I'm going to add 4 cups of icing sugar or confectioner's sugar. Make sure it's level. 1. So in this bowl, I have 4 cups of confectioner's sugar, and I'm going to add 1/3 cup of milk gradually until it's been blended. And I have half a stick of unsalted butter, which I'm going to add to it. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of white vanilla. So that's 2 teaspoons of white vanilla. I'm going to kind of beat it like this. Then when I'm ready to mix, it doesn't splatter all over the place. So this is how I do it. And this is for the frosting. All right, this is going to be an awesome cake. 3 steps, and you won't regret this cake. All right, now I get it together. So guys, now I'm ready to assemble my cake that is cooling. And as you know, I already make my frosting here, ready to go. But first I'm gonna lay a thin layer of paper, parchment paper, on top of this. Like that. Then I'm going to add a little over the paper so that it holds my cake. All right, guys, my first layer is on. Now I'm going to add my filling that is in the refrigerator cooling. So this is my whipped cream. I'm going to add to the middle of my cake. And I'm going to add my other layer. I'm going to turn this one up. Yes, so I'm ready now to do my crumb coating. Make sure that my crumbs are in place. Okay, I'm ready to do around the edge, the sides rather. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator now to cool. So guys, my cake is ready for its awesome frosting, and I'm going to do some rosettes. Okay, I'm going to make some C's around it. So guys, here my granddaughter walked in and she's my biggest critique when it comes to my channel. So she wanted to try to do the top part of my cake. So here you go, Jada. Hold it.
Okay.
The other hand. Then you're going to squeeze and swirl. Squeeze and swirl. Right. Squeeze, swirl. Right, take your time. Make this one on your own.
Okay.
Right here in the middle. Good job. Yay. Good job. And you're licking your fingers.
Oh, that's good.
It's good? So now, Jada, you're going to sprinkle all over. You just shake it like this all over. All right, all over.
That sounds easy. Nice.
Right. So I'm putting some white sugar sprinkles all over this cake. Open your hand. Kind of throw it on there like that. Throw it on the wet icing. Make sure your icing is wet to get this on there. Okay? So there you have it. And this is my white velvet
So
cake.
go ahead and try this lovely cake. I know you want me to taste this cake, and I'm about to taste it now. Oh my goodness. This cake is awesome. When I say awesome, I mean awesome. Go ahead and try this cake. You won't regret this cake. This is decadent, unbelievably decadent. Take it to your friend's party, you won't regret it. Take it to a graduation party, you won't regret. So go ahead now and like, share, and subscribe to my awesome channel. As you can see, I'm sitting down at a party enjoying this lovely cake. All right.